Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. My name is Raynday, and today we're going to be walking you through some Raw gameplay and doing just kind of, again, a showcase of Raw's abilities. I like playing Raw a lot. He's actually one of my more played gods in the history of Smite, and the reason I like him right now is because he's kind of fallen out of the meta. People don't play Raw very often, and if you know that, you know that's a huge opportunity for you Raw players who like to bring out your good Raws and really dominate with a good performance with him, to go ahead and catch people off guard. The thing is, when you have a character that's being played a lot in the meta and is very, very popular, a lot of people develop strategies or at least become aware of what that character can do and how to kind of counter it. You know, what to stay away from, what to look out for, kind of the danger signs, so to speak. There's always going to be a lot of Xbalanques. There's always those Emirs that get played in various game modes. So you know to look out for the freeze. You know to kind of space yourself so you're not getting caught for that. Ares, one of the best examples. That guy who's just going to blink in and you know you need to space yourself out from him. The thing is with Raw, a lot of people don't play Raw right now. And so a lot of people don't know what to look for. That's why every time I play Raw, I have these incredible performances and I have these amazing opportunities to get kills, and people just like that aren't really aware that, moving right there with a Raw around and you're at, 20% health is a big deal. If you get stunned, you could be dead if it's a good Raw. Now, most people don't have that happening all the time. But I told Xbalanque there, nice ult, because he really set that up. But again, I like to look at it like this. A lot of people don't know how to play against Raw right now, especially if they're new and coming into the game. A lot of people have not played against a lot of Raws in the current meta. It's not very popular. And so I think Raw is one of those gods that if you pick up right now and start getting good at, you actually will have some really nice success. Because not only is he a great character, he's just not someone that a lot of people play against right now. And you obviously get better. You obviously learn counters. You learn counter measures and tactics of how to play against characters the more you play against them. So it's kind of like picking up a Bakasura right now, for instance. Bakasura is not a god I see a lot in Arena in any kind of game mode. However, because I've learned how to play Bakasura well enough and know his strengths and limitations after having to do some study for him to put out a god guide for you guys probably a long time ago. As you see, I hit 2 of them there with my Celestial Beam, which is just a great ability if you can land that on multiple targets. As our Athena's almost going down, the Emir chasing him, the Xbalanque jumping, but the cats come out from Bastet, and my Searing Pain does not seal the deal because the cats took down the dragon. What a scenario there. I never would have thought cats would beat a dragon, but I guess it did happen. I get frozen by the Frost Giant here, Emir, and I'm trying to pursue him, but I keep missing all of my basic attacks. This guy is like Wile E. Coyote running left to right. I can't track him down. What's going on? Come on, man. Who gave Emir super speed? Jeez, or super jukes. That guy looked like Kobe breaking ankles, man. A shout out to Kobe on his last season. I'm excited for the guy to see him take a new direction in life. But it's a sad era, man. I'm a Lakers fan. You guys aren't Lakers fan. No hard feelings. We are kind of the suckiest team right now. We've had good times, but we are kind of the suckiest team right now. Obviously. But I think everyone can see that Kobe is a player that makes made a big difference in basketball. And so it's awesome to see him getting standing ovations and basically having home crowds everywhere he goes on his last game, because everyone's like, oh, it's the last time we'll see Kobe. Yeah, we hate him, but it's kind of cool to see, somebody like that. As you see the Emir go full ham, go basically Rambo with that, but he doesn't go Rambo enough because he runs right into my ult, and again, that's just not the thing you want to do. I throw a basic attack down there, and I was basically going to kill up that Kukulkan as well, but Sky Zone takes it down with the major plays with the Xbalanque there, and we're 11-4 in this Clash game, and now we're up 4,000 gold. We're level 9s and 7s and 6s and 8s, and they're just the same, actually. They're actually the same. But a couple of us are a little bit higher, and you can see the Vulcan getting aggressed on here, really. So I throw down basically my healing there so that the tier can basically get turned around by the Athena. The Xbalanque does die because of the damage, and so actually the Vulcan does die because of the damage, and so that's unfortunate. And I am then putting counter pressure onto the Xbalanque. So basically what happens is they're aggressing onto us, but we're aggressing onto them first and basically getting the kill, and so now they're diving us with less players. And now you see the Willicks in just a horrible spot. We're taking him down, and now they're diving us again, like I said, with now not enough people to back up that kill. If she would have gotten us down enough that our Zidane, our Bastet, was in a bad spot, But because they're already 4v5, now becoming 3v5, that's a big issue. Now, you notice I just picked up Lotus Crown. I want to talk to you about how I build Ra right now, and Lotus Crown is an aspect of the build because, like I said, Ra is a really good all-around character. He's a support. He can heal. He can cause damage, and he can finish. So he's a great team. He's a great character. He's never going to be a bad pick on a team. He may not be the best pick, but he's never going to be a bad pick for a mage. And it really is skill dependent on how well you play Ra. You see I'm waiting here for the Athena, and that makes pretty much all the difference with the Xbalanque, and I think I get him, but I don't understand how I did not kill the Xbalanque there. It seemed like there was no way he could have avoided that, but he somehow did. I'm trying to go for the dragon, but I see the Amir here. I'm going to take the damage anyway, so I just land 2 basic attacks, and that ends up basically securing the death for him. The Tier is here fighting, and again, the Awilix jumps in, again, 1v4, and again, that's just not bad. That's just bad decision making. If you guys watch the video I made, which is, hey, how to five ways to be a better Smite player, I talk a lot about why did you die? What situations are you doing as we go ahead and we dive here the Awilix? What she should have realized was that she's going in bad numbers. If you look at this from a player's perspective, you are diving a team that is 4 people. Even if you have a ton of damage and we're all low, you cannot kill 4 people as one person unless you're like Bellona, okay? If you are a squishy character and you can go down pretty quickly, and especially if that team has CC, all it takes is for 1 Amir freeze. All it takes is for 1 Athena taunt, and everyone throws all their damage on you, even if they're at only 10 health, and they can kill you before you kill them. And because you went in 1v4, you have no backup. And so if you just keep doing that thinking, oh, I messed up, you're really not assessing the situation correctly, and that's kind of the biggest issue, and that's how you kind of can get better if you just look at it and say, man, okay, these are really bad spots for me to go in. Yeah, I'm a Willix. Yeah, I need to get my damage off. But right now, I don't have a good opportunity. So does that mean I need to force it? Does that mean I need to try and create these engagements that aren't serving me? No, absolutely not, because you just got taunted there again, and you're outnumbered again. So you cannot be doing these types of moves and progressing as a character. And one of the things I think that is the issue with this is that, yes, a Willix is making some poor decisions, but I also think that Clash, in this mode in particular, for a beginner player, for a beginner Clash player, for someone who hasn't played this game mode and is thinking this is kind of arena and that everything's the same, it's really different. As you can see, I'm level 12 now. She's level 7. In arena, you will never have a level 7 and a level 12 playing against each other. And what happens is, with that, unless they DC. So with that, she's thinking that we're on a level playing field. She's thinking she can attack us and it's not a big deal. When one of my celestial beams will take off like 60% of her health, and a basic attack will do like 10%. It's pretty much just not even fair, but she doesn't really realize that. And so I think that's kind of one of the issues when you look at, Clash being a mixture between arena and conquest in terms of how they're marketing it. It really isn't. And so that for me is kind of one of the gripes I have about how they're going about positioning Clash at this moment. But again, it's still in beta. That's what they have beta for. But see, the Awilix comes here, and what's the deal? There's really nothing that's going to happen. Yes, she does damage on me, but again, my beams take down so much of her health, and the healing that I have, there's no way, even if she throws her whole kit on me, she's going to be able to take me out in time before I heal up and before I'm able to throw one of my, or 2 of my abilities onto her and basically just destroy her. That's kind of the issue here for her, and so they're kind of in a very big deficit now. You see, it's 10,000 gold lead, it's 23-6, and it's just, you see the snowball. And I'm also building physical protection with that Lotus Crown. So what you'll see oftentimes with a Ra is that physical gods will attempt to go at you. The occasional Ao Kuang will sneak to the back line and target you, but a lot of the gods are going to be going after you because of your mobility and because of your ability to do damage from range. It's going to be, look at that. One Celestial Beam takes off 70% of her life, it looked like. I mean, she's level 8, I'm level 13. I mean, come on, man. This is crazy. And that's one of the reasons I love Clash, but I gotta say, it's one of the reasons that makes it really hard to have fair and challenging games, because, whoever gets that snowball lead, how do you come back from that? I mean, unless you're a coordinated team, even if you're a coordinated team, how do you come back from that? You see, the ult almost takes out the Kukulkan there, but it makes our Athena able to go ahead and dive, although that was not a good decision because obviously we are now getting regressed on here, and we have the Xbalanque ult coming out. No one has died from them yet, but the Willix looks like she is going down from our Bastet Cats, and it looks like we are basically backing up here, having to go ahead and get away from this engagement. But however, I have a couple of spacing tools, and I have a little bit of some damage to be able to thwart them away from just trying to aggress on us. If we can poke on them before they start an engagement, we're going to be in a good situation. And Skyzone actually picks up the kill running away. So that's kind of the idea. If you have the advantage and you can just basically have characters that can poke other characters, do it. Before a team fight, try and get as much poke as you can so that they're either forced to go back to base and be either 4v5, 3v5, or retreat and give you an objective, or so that when they start the fight, 5v5, they're down 40% of their total health pool as a team that they wouldn't have been down if you hadn't thrown that poke. Soul is one of the best poking characters in the game with that stellar burst, so if she hits a whole team with that, she could really, really wreak some havoc here. Now, they're going and aggressing onto the Bastet, and they don't see me here. And guys, don't worry, I remembered what I was saying. I just wanted to catch up to the action, but really what I was saying was that you have, in Clash, and these certain scenarios with Raw, you're only going to be seeing, characters that are really physical damage based, like assassins, basically coming into the back line because you're so mobile, because you can heal, and because you can do your damage from range, trying to attack Raw. And when you build Lotus Crown, you really basically build towards your counter. A lot of times it is going to be a physical damage god that's going to be doing that to you. And like I said in the video as well, how to be a better Smite player, you can't always assume it's going to be. You have to really take that as a, you just have to adjust according to what happens in the game. You know what I mean? I can't tell you if it's going to be an Ao Kuang or if it's going to be a Bastet or a, another character. Oh, and that was definitely a kill, but Skyzone took that, I think, with his poison there. But we do try and get this Phoenix a little bit. We're going hard, but it looks like the Wilkes is trying to jump towards us, but she just gets blown up. Again, and what's a level 9 to do against, 2 level 14s and an entire team that's, 5 levels above her? I mean, I don't really know what she's supposed to do there. Except just give up the objective. And so I guess what she does is stall enough so her team can come back and pressure us away from that. And in a way, that's a good move. But in a way, she really just needs to be farming. She needs to try and get into the minion lane. They need to try to push this game out to level 20 as best they can so she can get full build. She can even up. They can basically put themselves in a better scenario to try and fight us. Because right now, a level 9 is not going to be doing anything to our team. And that's one of the biggest issues. Willix should be a lot of damage for them. Because the Xbalanque keeps getting focused and taking out. And so what I'm saying is let's force a Gold Fury fight, guys. And the last point I was making, build towards your opponents. If it's an Ao Kuang, you might want to build some magical defense as a Raw. If it's if it's an Willix or something like that, you want to build, Lotus Crown, which is a great item, in my opinion, for this type of scenario. Plus, when you heal, it actually gives your allies extra physical protections, and I think magical protections as well. So Lotus Crown is a great item for Raw. You could throw that healing circle onto them. I believe it's called Celestial Beam, Divine Light. I think it's called Divine Light. No, I know what it's called. I just keep forgetting. Let's see. It's called Solar Blessing. That's what it's called. Solar Blessing. Divine Lights is number 2, and then Celestial Beams is number 1. As you see, I'm getting dominated here by this damn fire giant. What the hell, man? You got something in it? You got something against me? Did I talk smack about your mom or something? What happened, man? I mean, dang. I thought we had something going. I thought we had a friendship. Fire giant. Hot dang. But so with Ra, you can build this kind of mixture of tankiness, and you can build this mixture of support and still do damage. And he's just a fun character. And again, like I said, because people don't play a lot against him, right now, you can catch people off guard with the amount of damage you can do. You can catch people off guard with the range of your ultimate, and just to be a lookout. Everyone knows about Ra's ultimate, but you don't know about it unless it's in your face, unless it's happening in the game. And oftentimes, if you're a good Raw, it's too late. It's too late to really think about it and be planning about it, So I'm telling them to gank. And one of the things I said earlier was that let's force a Gold Fury fight. The reason I was saying that was because a lot of times in Clash, you'll see teams get this really, really big deficit, 36-7, almost 20,000 gold. It's about 17,000 gold right now. And they will just back off, and they'll try and farm. Well, what you need to do is try and force an objective, as he gets a nice pull onto, I believe, our Bastet, but we just go ahead and turn on to them immediately, and again, force that fight and take that kill out. And what I was saying is that, when you force fights, you force them to either give you a big objective, or what you do is you basically just get that objective, you just pull off the fight, and as you see, I go ahead and get the unstoppable and the kill on the Kokol Khan, and I basically don't realize that the Titan is whooping our butt, and so we actually the Titan gets a double kill on us, and then the Tyr is able to kill our Bastet, and so 3 of us go down, and now it's kind of like, damn, that was stupid, that was dumb. we don't really know what happens. I don't even think our Athena was there. I think our Athena was actually getting the Phoenix on the left side, and so I think it was a little bit of a lack of coordination there with our team. But we're doing well. We're not really worried. This gives me some time to talk to you guys. And so, yeah, like I was saying, you know, really when you have... we were talking about... What were we freaking talking about? Anyways, Raw, I think we're... I'm going crazy here. I'm going crazy, guys. Help me out. Let me remember what I was saying. As you see, I'm writing here. I had tunnel vision for the Kukulkan. I'm telling you, I'm sorry, guys. I was just basically going for getting my kill. I wanted my snipe. I didn't even care. I didn't even know that the Titan was killing me there, and that's kind of a problem. But what I was saying about the objectives, that's what we were talking about, is that the great thing if you're ahead to force an objective fight, and you'll see this in SBL, is that basically the other team has to take it or give you an even bigger lead, which obviously they don't want to do because you're already leading. So as the leading team, you really want to force these fights, and then basically, if they engage on you, pretty much just pull off the fight and then engage on them, and basically try and catch them 4v, you know, kill one of them quickly, or kill two of them quickly, or even have a full team fight and wipe them, and then not only kill them, but then get the objective. That's kind of the idea. You want to basically try, especially in Clash, to force that, and just take the Fire Giant, just take the Gold Fury, you know, let them basically try and mess you up. As you see here, the Kukulkan just in a horrible situation, and the Divine Light from mine actually takes him out. Now, Divine Light being that number 2, that basically is a unique form of CC to Ra. It's a blind. I mean, if you're staring at Ra, it's basically going to turn your screen white when it goes off, and it's also going to slow you. A lot of things people don't know, and I've talked about this before in Raw God Guides and stuff like that, is that Ra's number 2 is a big slow, and it allows you to really set up your ultimate. If you wanted to basically make sure your ultimate worked, you could basically use your number 2 to slow them so much that you can pretty much aim your ultimate right away. Obviously, Tier UC was not slowed there, but it looks like this is going to be the game. And it just was a great performance. 9-1 and 18, almost looking like my birthday. September 18th is my birthday, so that was one of it. I just didn't have they didn't have the year right, but almost got it. I would have had to get like 90 deaths or something like that. 90 assists, 90 deaths, 18 assists, and 9 kills. That would have been my birthday, 9/18/1990. So just wanted to show you guys this gameplay and talk a little bit about Raw, talk a little bit about Clash, some of the strategy I've been developing, and hopefully you guys actually have been playing Clash, because I think it's good for the community to check this game mode out. I think it's got a lot of potential, and I think Smite adding new game modes is a good sign of growth and a good sign of development for the developers and just high-res in general, that they're adding new things and looking to add new things, even when we weren't asking for them originally, as you see the damage there, and of course the healing, making a big difference in this game. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, my name's Raynday. Never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you guys next time.